Good evening and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekend show. I'm Mal Lee, your host for this evening. I hope everyone's keeping well out there and everyone is doing rather fine. Hope you've had a great weekend up to now, because at the end of the day it's all about kids playing football. Now let's just hope you as an adult, coach, committee member, wherever you are, whoever's been out and about and watched the kids playing football, you've had a great time and there's been no animosity throughout your games whatsoever. Last week was a silent weekend, not that I didn't notice, because I think it was a very silent weekend anyway, wasn't it? When you're working out, because Liverpool were away at the Carabao Cup and leagues were pretty empty because games were called off. So I suppose you could say it was a very silent weekend, and it was at Wembley as well, unfortunately, but we did discuss that a couple of days ago. But hey ho, it's one of those things, onwards and upwards, and now it's in international games, and you know what we're all like on international games. We're all sort of, we missed the Premier League, we won football on, and the international breaks, everyone's worried about players coming back, aren't they, from injuries, and when you've got a full squad out, you're bound to get more injuries, and it's a run-in to the Premier League title. Now I know Arsenal's odds have been slashed for the title now, because they're all thinking the big thing is going to happen, or maybe hoping the big thing is going to happen, but hey go, again, it's one of those things. Anyway, we're talking about grassroots football. Let's just hope that each and every one of you have enjoyed your games, the kids have enjoyed it, because it is all about the kids. All about the kids playing, developing their skills, and also your referees as well, because they are developing their skills, whether you like it or not. That's what they're doing, developing the skills. They're trying to improve their game, but if you don't let them, then they're never going to improve, and obviously, as we always say, some might even walk away from the game, and that's what we don't want. Because if you've been a manager at grassroots football and you've been asked to referee because the official did not turn up for some reason or other, you know how hard it becomes. And I talk to many coaches about this. They're always dreading the referee not turning up. They don't mind it, but they don't want to referee a half or even a full game themselves, which sometimes this is what happens, because managers will just go, no, I'm not doing it, I can't do it. And they understand just how hard it is to officiate them in kids football. And you get many coming up to me saying, do you know what, I had to do it the other week, and you just can't cope. And I've been there, as I say, and I've done it, and I've tried to referee a game, officiate a game, two sides, don't forget. That's only small-sided. That wasn't 11-sided, so the pressure's on, because your own team are asking you questions on the pitch. Who's going on, who's coming off sub next, and they're not concentrating on the game. And you're also trying to organise, if you're on your own, trying to organise players coming on and off, and trying to time the game as well. Who's had the rest or the most time, who wasn't. You're trying to give equal time, and your head is spinning. You're trying to give decisions. You're not trying to make it obvious for your own team, so you make it less obvious because you give more to the away team, the opposition, because you don't want to be seen as, oh, you're taking sides, are you? It's unfortunate, and that's what happens when you talk to all managers out there. They say exactly the same thing. You tend to give more decisions towards your opposition team. Doesn't make sense, does it? Really, really doesn't. So what we're saying is the referee is so important, and as you know yourself, these are our posters. If you want me, mal@don'texttheline.com, get them up in your league, or just ask me, send me an email and I'll send you the PDF, and you can print them up yourselves for your league as well, because we need all the support we can possibly have. There you go, 12th, 13th of April. And also on the Sunday of the 13th, we have the Virtu Cup final, trophy final. I'm not too sure who's in that actually, you know, I'll have to look that up, because
Yeah.
I think Wrexham, I think it's Peterborough as one team. I'm not too sure because has it been played? It's got to have, haven't it? I think we've got the finalists, or we've still got one more to go in it. So yes, the officials will be wearing our t-shirts during the warm-ups on both occasions, which is around the Premier League grounds. During the warm-ups, they'll be wearing them, and also at Wembley Stadium. So it really is an absolute gem of a programme for us, because we're a not-for-profit organisation. We don't cross the line on the REFspect programme. You've got to hold your hands up and say, do you know what, for a voluntary organisation, a community project, this is unbelievable to get the support that we deserve by the officials of the PTMOL and the support from the PFA, and hopefully the FA will promote it as much as they did with the silent weekend. I thought that programme started off in Ireland and it was carried forward, but silent weekend is good, but you're still clapping and you'll still get the passion. It's going to be hard to monitor that one. It really is. For people who have a lot of passion and want to shout towards their kid, it's not going to work, you know. And it's a good idea. It's like this, you know, you've got to put something out to respect your referees and officials. And I don't want to take passion out of the game, I really don't. And you'll get kids who are saying, oh yeah, it's just great to not listen to anyone on the sidelines. Well, that was happening when COVID. Remember when they segregated all the parents, moved them all away? But even then, they were hiding in the trees, they were shouting, they would come on, and you could hear them. You were just thinking, you know, the passion in the north, you know, you're talking Newcastle, we all know that, Manchester, Liverpool, they're really 100% behind the kids. But unfortunately we have the minority of irate parents, spectators and also coaches and managers who just can't ignore situations. Now I don't know how it worked with the coaches actually, you know, because coaches tend to want to get involved, need to get involved in their coaching activities and obviously guiding the kids how to play. That's not silent either. Now I can't see many coaches standing on the sideline and saying nothing. It's just pointless, isn't it? You may as well stand with the parents, have a talk to the parents and just lead the kids to play. Maybe that's what they needed, but will the kids play the game themselves, or will they still look around for someone to give them that little bit of support? Are they doing right, are they doing wrong? You know, if you clap them, you may as well clap right the way through the game. But it's one of those things, if it's worked, it's worked. And I'm not knocking anything that will sort of help the officials. I think they might have blown a whistle one or two times on the silent weekend. I'm not sure, but you know where I'm coming from. Anyway, good luck to that. That's going to be each year. And good luck to what we're doing. Obviously 12th, 13th of April, we're asking teams, spectators, all the kids to try and get involved in supporting your referee. Make it something different for them, make them feel welcome, make them feel wanted at your game. Can you do something different? You know, we'd love you to drop us a line and let us know what your team can do to improve the game for the official as well as yourselves. Kids, get involved. Mel at don'txtheline.com, add me as a friend on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites. Get involved in the REFspect campaign, the project that we have been running since 2003, bringing communities together. And the reason that we're talking about supporting the referee is because the referee are the targets, and we keep banging the drum on this. What I mean by they are the targets is if that referee blows a whistle and one side disagree with it, the other side will applaud it, and vice versa. Then it might become the other side and they'll disagree with the decision. Not all the spectators or parents will disagree, but the minority will. and that's loud enough as well, and it rubs out onto the kids. So that's what we're saying about targets, because it can also attract verbal abuse and aggressive behaviour towards the referee. It can, and this is why we're saying we protect the referees, and we protect the referees because the kids hear all this verbal abuse and they see the aggressive behaviour coming from sidelines, and that is what we want to halt. We protect referees because the kids are witnessing what is happening on the sidelines or on the field of play, and it can rub off, because if the kids see the mums and dads with the role models first and foremost, they think it's okay. Mum and dad, brother and sister, auntie, uncle, grandparents, they're doing it, so it must be okay for them to do it, so they can have a little go at the referee on the pitch. So we have to educate the kids that it's not about having a go at the referee each time they blow the whistle. If you disagree with a decision, you get on with it, because what we keep saying, referees will never shout to a child on that field of play what you should do, where to build your ball, where to put the positions, where to take the penalty, what side to hit it in. They don't get involved in telling you what to do in your game. So kids should not get involved in telling the referee what they're doing in their game on their side of things. So kids, if you can take that into mind and put that into perspective on the 12th and 13th of April, supporting your referee, let us know. And there's definitely no problem in thanks ref at the start, at the beginning, at the end, wherever it may take you, but always at the end, thanks ref. And we can get the kids coming up to shake the hand of a referee, thanks ref. It doesn't hurt, it makes that official feel extra special and more welcome. Regardless of your score, regardless of win, lose or draw, if kids can go up and just say thanks ref, it makes a massive difference. So we're supporting the referees over that awareness weekend. Please get involved and support them with your club as well. And it's not just that weekend, that is the awareness weekend. We want it whenever you play a grassroots game of football. So it's daily, it's week in, it's week out. This is an awareness where it's a national campaign where everyone across the country, and hopefully even in Ireland, get involved and support the work that we're doing to our referees, or for our referees, to keep them officiating in the game. As we talked about before, there's nothing worse than a manager taking over officiating a game of football when they're supposed to be running the team and picking the subs. Instead, they are officiating the game, even though they're not officially referees because they haven't done the course. It's not worth it. It's not worth chasing these referees away from the game. Definitely not. So that's what we say. Encourage the referee on the weekend of the 12th and 13th of April. As I say, all the Premier League match officials will be wearing the t-shirts, the REFspect t-shirts, on their, or during their warm-ups and the Premier League grounds, and hopefully BBC Match of the Day can pick it up. But if you're there out and about on that weekend and you see them during the warm-ups, could you please take a photograph? Send us the image of a referee, get us a great photograph, and you never know, you might just win a prize for the best photo taken at a Premier League ground. And let us know what game you were at, if you don't mind as well, please. We need as many photographs as we possibly can, and we're here local. We're asking the Liverpool and Everton fans as well, if you can do that. If you see the referee, if you're at the away game, if you're at home, wherever, just take a photo and send it in. We want as many as we possibly can, and that helps us out with our REFspect Awareness Week the following year as well. But we'll bang them on social media to let everyone know, and thank you as well. Put your name there, put your team name, put your son's name, your daughter's name, whoever it may be, and we'll read it out on our podcasts and let you know what it's all about. But please note that down, 12th, 13th of April, for our National REFspect Awareness Weekend from Don't Cross the Line. We'd love you to do that. Please support us. Also, You may know that we do Hearts of Gold initiatives. That's where we were climbing mountains, doing marathons, doing skydives, to raise awareness, and it is now towards mental health in grassroots football. Kids, mental health issues all around. We need to make people aware that mental health has not gone away at grassroots football. So we put a choir together and we're singing the song Lean On Me, and I can't tell you the news just yet, but something really, really good is happening with this song Lean On Me. Honestly, it really is. So we need children between 8 and 15, some males please. We need males to get involved because it's going out to grassroots football, making it a massive awareness weekend. The choir are singing with a singer, and we'll let you know exactly how it's going to pan out, and we're also doing a music video towards it. It's a great opportunity for your child to get involved. Please contact me again, mal@don'ttexttheline.com. We have rehearsals every Saturday, so it's coming towards an end really. So we need confident children who have a nice little voice, who don't mind mixing with a little group, and we're only going to have about 15 kids. That's all we need with the singer. That is all we need for the choir. That makes a massive, massive difference. We're not going to have hundreds of kids because it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. And it's for the Hearts of Gold initiatives for mental health. So one step ahead to mental health with our Hearts of Gold initiatives. Can you support it? We'd love you to. Get involved please, if you really don't mind. And that is every Saturday. We've changed it from the Friday. It's going 6 till 7, 1 hour, and we have our choreographer who is Vivian, and she'll have a little sing along as well and get the kids motivated, and I will as well. But we've got to get name tags this week because all the kids, you just can't remember half the kids' names when you're trying to talk to them. You can just applaud them because an hour does go fast. We'd love 5 hours of rehearsals. They'd be absolutely brilliant if we could do that. But please, if you're interested, drop me a little line, drop me a message, even on Facebook, and we'll get back in touch with you ASAP. We had it last night, rehearsal, so it really is underway. And don't forget, we'd rather you in grassroots football get one of these than any of these, wouldn't we? So please, whenever you're out and about, remember, no red or yellow cards. Let's go for the green card from Don't Cross the Line. Because what do points make? Prizes. That's what you are looking for with your team, with your players. So remember that when you go out and about at grassroots football, please. Okay, there we go. We are coming towards the end of another grassroots week. We'll be back again on Friday evening with our young commentators. Whenever you're out and about, like young Dan, who's a referee as well, and he's always giving us reports about what's happening within his league, and it's favourable at the moment because 9 times out of 10 he wears his REFspect t-shirt, and he gets a lot of messages, people thanking him for wearing it, and people saying they appreciate the work he's doing and they love the poem on the back. You have to read it to believe it. I won't even say it out here. I just want you to get used to it and watch out for the referees, especially on this awareness weekend, because plenty of them will have the t-shirts. And apologies to all the referees out there who send me loads and loads of emails saying, can you send me a load of t-shirts? We'll wear them during our warm-ups at a cup game. It's not about that, honestly, it's about that. And we just haven't got the money to go out and buy 1 million t-shirts. If we had massive sponsors, we would willingly send every referee a t-shirt. I assure you, honestly, we really would. But unfortunately, we haven't. So if you can purchase one, and you want to purchase one, we'll give you the details where to get it from, mal@don'ttexttheline.com. Send me a line on that one as well, and we'll let you know how you can get hold of a REFspect awareness t-shirt with our wristbands and also our REFspect badges. Once again, thank you so much indeed for getting in touch with us and supporting everything that we do at grassroots football. We support you. So for myself, Mal Lee, I can't get this stopped. Mal Lee, Don't Cross the Line, REFspect programme, Hearts of Gold initiatives, no ref, no game, and don't forget, one step ahead to mental health with our Hearts of Gold initiatives. you can support that as well. For myself, we'll see you Friday evening with our young commentators Dan and Ben. Put your feet up, relax and have a great week. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Grassroots Show once again.